Hey you, thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome or welcome back to Booking It with Star. First of all, before we get into this video, I just want to say if you see the camera like glitching in and out, I apologize in advance. I don't know why the fuck it keeps doing that. It's pissing me off, but you know we're gonna roll with the punches. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about 10 urban fiction books that I absolutely devoured this year. The first book that I want to acknowledge is Demon's Dream by Elle Kayson. When I tell y'all I absolutely devoured this book, devoured it. I will warn you, this is a thick baby. It is over 700 pages, but y'all see all these tabs? That means that I was not lying when I say that I devoured this. In this book, we're following 4 different perspectives. We're following Dream, Damon, aka Damien, that's my boo, so I'm on a first name basis, Smoke, and her sister Diana. Now, in this world, Dream's dad is a businessman, and in their business, they like to do arranged marriages to keep their connection strong. Dream's brother is supposed to be arranged to marriage like another big businessman. He's supposed to marry his daughter. He ends up falling for somebody else and marrying her. So Dream, being the family fixer, decides that she's going to try to go talk to this businessman to try to stop the situation from getting bigger than it needs to be. In order to do that, Dream gets herself into a situation where she has to give herself up to the brother of said businessman for 30 days. And that is where Demon, aka Damien, comes into play. Now, let me just tell you how much I love that traumatized, emotionally unavailable, crazy ass man, okay? The banter, the spicy scenes, the way that their relationship grows, the character development is absolutely insane, y'all. I love this book. If you are urban fiction girly, urban fiction, urban romance, I promise you, you will eat this book up. Do not be intimidated by the 700 pages. Just go into it and eat every bit of it up because it is worth it, okay? Then we're also following Diana, who is Dream's little sister, who is also in another arranged marriage relationship, and she ends up meeting Smoke. So you're following their love relationship, how they're growing, all of their spicy scenes. It's just a great time. Now, the next 3 books I'm going to talk about are part of a series, Secrets of a Side Bitch 1, 2, and 3. I will say that there is a 4th one in this series, but I did not read it. I was good with the 3rd one. I liked the way the 3rd one ended, so I didn't get into the 4th one. But when I tell y'all, absolutely ate this series up. Oh my gosh, this story is insane. We're following Amari and his cheating ass, who decides to cheat on his girlfriend Aisha, who is pregnant, who is dealing with her pregnancy hormones. She's dealing with just insecurities within herself. She's dealing with career change and trying to just gain her independence outside of her relationship. She loves Amari's ass down, but she is tired of his bullshit, and he just keeps doing more and more bullshit to her. And then he runs into Simone's crazy ass and ends up just turning his whole world upside down. When I tell you, with each book, the story just gets crazier and just more grimy, sleazy shit just starts to happen. More heartbreaking shit just starts to happen. And Amari ass is sleeping with the enemy. We know she the enemy, but his ass has no clue. He's just, I feel like every guy who is in a relationship who be dogging their girlfriends out should read this series, because this shit, I promise you, it'll make you second guess everything and just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna be with wifey. Like, I'm just gonna chill with wifey, and we just gonna have our nice little family, and we gonna be good. Cause yeah, okay, it's crazy. Absolutely devoured it. Next, we have A Project Chick by Nikki Turner. Again, absolutely devoured it. You're gonna hear me say I devoured books all the time because I be eating these shits up. We're following Tressa, who is on a verge of escaping her crazy ass baby father. She has 2 twin boys, and she's just trying to find herself and regain her own independence after leaving that relationship. One of my favorite parts of this book is when Tressa just came from getting her hair done. She pulls up to her apartment building, and all these grown ass men and kids and everything is outside having water fights. They're playing with water balloons and water guns. Tressa pulls up, so she lets them know over top, like, listen, I'm not playing with none of y'all. Like, I don't want to play. I just want to get up to my apartment and y'all can finish doing what y'all want to do. Did they listen to her? No. They drenched her ass. Hair messed up, 5411's done, outfit done. So y'all already know she's tight. Tressa took her ass in that apartment, boiled some hot ass water, and said, oh, y'all want to play games? I got something for that ass. Boiled that water, went outside and drenched all of their asses with that boiling hot ass water. And then, that's not the kicker. One of the guys who got drenched by the hot water, I guess his girlfriend thought that she was big and bad and decided that she wanted to come knock on Tressa's door while her kids is there. Tressa said, oh, you want parts too? Bet. She was making hot dogs, got that hot dog water, opened that door, splashed Shorty in the face and started whooping her ass. That part, I was cracking up because that's what they asses get if you ask me. Ate it up. Next is Everybody Ain't Your Friend by Tanisha Stewart. And let me just say this. While I was reading this book, it gave me like Tubi movie vibes. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but you know the vibe that you get when you're watching a Tubi movie. A very entertaining story. We're following Mia, who is pregnant. Her best friend is pregnant, and they may be pregnant by the same guy. That's all I'm gonna say. Absolutely crazy story. Many plot twists. Oh, and she's also being stalked by somebody, which personally I think that she was taking the stalking a little bit too lightly in this book, but it was still very entertaining. Next, I got The Hood Flower Girl by Monique. This is urban romance. It is a novella, which means that it's less than 150 pages. Personally, novellas aren't really my favorite, but it still was a cute little story. Hood's ass, Poppy, who is our main character, she don't play. She be beating bitches' asses, okay? But we're following two characters who decide to explore their love for each other after years and years of being cool and having feelings for each other, but never really exploring it. So that's what we're getting here. There also is another book in this series that I haven't read yet, but I think if you read this one, you should definitely jump into that one, even though I didn't, but I think you should. Are they haters? Like, y'all let me know. Are they hating? Another book that I want to talk about is Payback is a Mother by Wahida Clark. Oh my. Oh, I want to curse so bad. Oh my goodness. This story is bonkers. Karma times 1,000. Like, Payback is a Mother is an understatement of what this book is, because the amount of times I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. What the fuck? While reading this, y'all, oh, it is crazy. We're following two best friends, multiple POVs, and it's really just a story about how doing grimy shit just gets you more grimy shit. Being friends with the wrong people. Oh my gosh, it's crazy just thinking about it. I want to tell y'all apart so bad, but I don't know if it's like, if it'll get me flagged because it's so insane. Oh my gosh, but I absolutely devoured this book. I will say, after I read this, I definitely needed a palate cleanser. Like, I had to try to go find something a little bit more fluffy because it was insane, y'all. Insane. Next one that I have is The Bank Sisters by Nikki Turner. This is also a series, but I only have this one, and I don't know if I'm gonna get into the rest of them. Because I thought that this was going to give Set It Off vibes with like the bank robberies and stuff, but we didn't really get them, the sisters, robbing the banks until like the end of the story. This was just kind of building up to all of the things that they were going through to what led them to do it. So I'm guessing maybe in the other books they may do more, especially what happened at the end. They may have to do more in the other books, but I'm not gonna read them. But I still thought that this was pretty good. So like I said, we're following four sisters. We're getting each of their journeys individually. Well, really just three of them really. They're all going through a bunch of things, which leads them to have to rob a bank. It definitely has like Set It Off vibes. The beginning is kind of the same. We have a sister who works at a bank. Very entertaining story. It did end on a cliffhanger that I thought was a little crazy, because after everything they had to go through, they get to the end thinking that they pulled it off, and yeah, shit is about to get real for them. You know what? I might get into the rest of it. I might. Last book that I'm going to talk about, The Trophy Wife by Ashley and JaQuavis. And one thing that I loved about this story is that our main character, Khalil, is talking to Ashley and JaQuavis while he's incarcerated. So it's cool how you're getting like the story, and then you kind of come to a halt where they're like in the visiting room and the visit's over and they have to like come back the next day. I thought that was really cool. Following Khalil, he's telling his story in the past. He's incarcerated now for what this story leads up to, but he comes home from jail. He has a daughter that he's trying to do good by. Of course, a whole bunch of things is happening to where he's constantly getting back in the game, even though he doesn't want to, because he wants to be there for his daughter, especially coming home and seeing what his daughter is going through because of his baby moms. Then he meets London, who is somebody else's wife, and who that somebody else is somebody that Khalil would have never guessed, is somebody that has ties in Khalil's life. And it's just a crazy story. This story did bring a lot of emotions out of me, especially because there was a part where side character, but a prominent side character, oh my God, just thinking about it, I'm like, what the fuck? He just didn't get the justice that he should have got, because he was like a savior, but he also was the reason why something was happening, but he also was the reason why it didn't go down the way that it should have. But he didn't get to clarify that, and it just, just thinking about it, I was really so sad, because y'all, I absolutely ate this book up. This book was definitely good. Just, that's how you know a book is good, when thinking about it, you still get like those same emotions, because I'm really like, what the fuck, I can't believe that they did that to him. He didn't deserve that. Oh my God, he really did deserve that, y'all. All right, if you made it to this part of the video and you are not already subscribed, what are you doing? You might as well just go click that subscribe button, because you know you're here for the book vibes. Thank you for watching and subscribing and coming back. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch y'all in the next video.